It is high noon on October 27, 2010, and the Wednesday edition of the Daily Journal is upon the streets. Mike Frey here with Colleen Loggins. Colleen, in the last 24 hours, the Kankakee Police have put out notice that they're seeking help in finding suspects involved with 2 recent bank robberies. 3 men involved with the robbery just yesterday at the First Trust Bank outlet on the city's west side, and then a woman involved with one earlier in the month at the Main Source Bank. So any of you news at nooners out there that can help the police, let them know, okay?
Also in today's paper we have a story about the Herscher soccer team, and they actually just lost yesterday in the state sectional finals.
Correct.
They lost to Stillman Valley 2-1 in overtime, so heartbreaking loss for them.
Sure, and just one win away from the state tournament. You know, and you know the thrill of victory, agony to defeat, Colleen. But you know, once that wears away a little bit, they can be real proud of their entire body of work. All right, a good season for them. A second year in a row in the sectional, so that's a tribute to Coach Allen High, and maybe next year will be the year they knock that door down and get to the state tournament. I guess if there's any small solace in them no longer being in the tournament, they won't have to play in any inclement weather again this fall, because I think the inclement weather is still in our midst, if you will. Who knows about that, Colleen?
Emily Zulz knows, and let's kick it to her and she can tell us the weather forecast.
Hi, this is Emily Zulz with your AccuWeather forecast. Today, expect a high of 66 and a low of 37, and it's going to be very windy. Tomorrow, expect a high of 52, a low of 27, some sun, and it should be pretty breezy again. On Friday, expect a high of 53, a low of 37, and it should be bright and sunny. And let's head back to the guys in the newsroom.
Colleen, we are back, and it's Wednesday, and that means it's another session of Let's Rank 'em. Okay, and in honor of the coming Halloween holiday, Halloween is Sunday, of course, and I know you're fired up.
Really excited.
Okay, let's rank our favorite horror movies, okay?
Okay.
3 through 1 in ascending order. So, Colleen, you start first. What's your favorite horror movies, or the scariest horror movies, I guess I should say?
Okay, I have to preface this with saying that I'm the type of person who will make fun of a scary movie the whole time I'm watching it, and then I'll go home and, you know, sleep with the lights on. So, my number 3 scary movie has to be Paranormal Activity. I didn't even watch the whole thing, and I was just freaked out by that movie, especially the end. Number 2 is The Frighteners. That was with Michael J. Fox, actually, and I watched it when I was maybe 8 years old, and a ghost goes around carving numbers into people's foreheads. That was terrifying. My number 1 would have to be Stephen King's It. That's so creepy. Again, I watched it when I was little, so it's one of the ones that I just, you know, maybe because I was so little, I was so scared of it, but it will always probably be my number 1 horror film. So.
Well, you know, I haven't seen any of the movies on your list. I don't think you've seen any of them on my list, which would maybe represent the generation gap between us, okay? But let me go through my list, and maybe one day we'll watch these movies, okay? Number 3, The Exorcist. Who can forget Linda Blair as the possessed young girl in there? And to be honest, the book scared me more than the movie, because I remember reading the book one time during summer vacation, and I got so scared that I slept with the lights on for several days. Number 2, The Amityville Horror. I remember going with my buddies to the theater in high school, and they had the bleeding walls and that dog in there, and Satan was in that house in Amityville, New York. Yeah, that scared me some too. But number 1, and hands down, it is indeed the one that began it all, the finest horror movie of all time, and that would be the black and white classic, Night of the Living Dead. She's coming to get you, Barbara. He's coming to get you. That was when all the corpses came alive in the cemeteries and chased the real people, the live people, if you will. And I remember the Fry brothers getting together, watching as kids, and my youngest brothers would be hiding under the sheets. They put their eye out for a minute to watch it, but it is scary. Folks, if you've never seen that, it's worth your while. The Night of the Living Dead.
So I think what we should do is try to watch each other's movies and see maybe if we change any of our rankings, or if we come to a consensus on the scariest movie on our list.
You got a DVD player?
I do.
Because I got The Night of the Living Dead on DVD. I'll borrow it to you, okay?
Okay, I like it.
Very good. All right. Well, that'll do it for the news at noon today. You can subscribe to the Daily Journal by calling 815-937-3322. You can also pick it up at the newsstands. And so until tomorrow,
stay informed and sleep with the light on. Oh, there's a News at Noon reference in Speak Out, and they said, I missed the music on the News at Noon. And then it said, did Caleb Benoit make it to France okay? And I sounded so worried.